Anthony with me, Mississippi Anthony, one of my favorite students. So Anthony, you now make over six figures. So let the people know um, everything. Just give us the plan. Your plan for this week. What's going on? You got a couple loads on you right now.
I got me two loads. One going down to Miami. Well, not really
Yep.
Miami, going right outside of Miami, but you know how that is. But got that,
Yep.
and then I got one taking me up from there to oh, what's the name of the city up there? I'm going up to Virginia.
On a Virginia.
So,
All right, Andy. So let the people know. One thing I want to know: what motivated you to get your CDLs and become a truck driver?
what motivated me the most really is because all I ever hear from all my family and all of them who are truck drivers or been truck
Yeah.
drivers is how much money's in it and how much it'll change your life.
Hey,
And
look, I don't mean to cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off, but look, my favorite mentor in the building, CDL Shorty. Happy New Year's to you. Happy 2024. I don't know if you follow CDL Shorty, but CDL Shorty have a very informative channel, and you should follow him, CDL Shorty. CDL Shorty, God bless you, brother, and I'm pulling through for you, and I can't wait to read your book and you tell your story. But I just want Anthony to give his testimony because I got a new student right now from Opelousas, Louisiana. But a lot of young students will get on and they'll give up easy, and we trying to encourage them. But I want to get down to the bottom of it and talk with Anthony and see what encouraged him to stay. And did you ever had a moment when you was on my truck, Anthony, where you wanted to give up and quit?
oh, I'm not gonna lie to you, Lawrence. There was a couple times where I was like, I don't know. I'm thinking about leaving,
Yeah,
but I stuck through it because there are going to be rough days and times where you don't want to do
yeah,
this, where it's just a little too much. But you got to stick
yeah,
through it and keep on rolling because eventually it's going to get better. I
yeah,
know everybody always says that, but I'm telling you from experience, it gets a lot better. You get out
yeah.
here
Now,
and
yeah. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
oh no,
Go
you
ahead.
good. You
I'm
get
just
out
so
here and you start
excited.
making that
Yeah,
money. You start making that
yeah.
money, and once you start making that money, and you start understanding more about what you're doing out here, it gets a lot better.
I'll make more money than me. You over grand a year, right?
Yeah, I'm right at 130 is what I'm going to be landing at. So 130K a year.
Yeah, I'm basically at 87 for the year. 87 for the year. So you made more than I made for the year, But I just want to encourage those. Like I got a new student right now from Opelousas, Louisiana, and my whole thing is, especially for trainers, is like I had my trainer. My trainer uh, was a horrible trainer, but don't get me wrong, um, he had good intentions, but he delivered it the wrong way, and that's one thing that I learned. Even though I only been training for 2 years, and people always say, "Well, you need to train for 25 years." That's not true because this really is a common sense job. You know what I'm saying? I always encourage all my students just use your common sense. You know what I'm saying? Turn wide. You know what I'm saying? Use your head, and that's pretty much it. And pay five attention. So, getting back to you getting off the truck. So you said it was some times where you wanted to quit. What are some of the things or some of the situations that made you want to quit or whatever? But and what helped you get out that situation? What you thought about that made you want to continue on?
So most of the time when I was ready to just give it up, I was just homesick. I didn't like being away from home for so long, but you get first couple of months you're gonna be like that, where you're gonna be like, I really wish I could go home, hang out with my friends and all that. But then when you do get home, you got all this money you can go spend and do things with all your friends, and you ain't got to worry about, oh, I got work tomorrow. No, you got a couple of days when you do like me, where you stay out for 2 3 months and you stay home for a week.
Yeah.
So I stayed home for a week last week because I hadn't gone home. So I went and spent time with every person that I wanted to spend time with. Had a
Now let
whole
me ask
day
you
to
this,
spend.
Andy. Let me ask you this. You went and took time off, right? And you still got that truck note.
Yes.
but you making the money. Talk to us about the money, because the people come here for the money, baby. They want to hear
So
the money.
I average about, after all expenses, I average about $6,000 a week.
Yeah.
That's after all expenses. That's my truck note, my insurances, my glass coverage, my fuel, my permits, my tags, everything that you could ever need for the truck. That's after all that. I take home about anywhere between $5,000 to $6,000 a week, and so that's when I do want to take time off. I don't have to worry about it because all my weekly expenses, if I don't get any fuel, because if I'm home, I'm not spending any money on fuel. Uh, it averages out to be about $1,000 a week without fuel.
Yeah.
So I can spare that thousand if I'm making $5,000 $6,000 a week when I'm running.
Yeah. Mhm.
So I just put a lot of that money to the side because I'm planning on expanding my fleet, getting me a couple of drivers of my own, get
Okay.
me a good business going.
Okay. All right. So talk to us about that, because I know last time I talked to you, you planned on getting more trucks under Swift, right?
Yes, I'm not gonna get them through Swift because Swift doesn't offer the trucks that I want to get. I want to get some Pete's. Swift
Yeah.
doesn't offer Pete's, so I'm gonna get me. I know by July, I know for a fact I'm gonna have at least one. I'm gonna get me a Pete 579. I'm going to go for the 2020.
Mhm.
Uh, that way I can get it whatever color I want, all that, get anything I want on it. Don't have to worry about Swift saying, well, you can't because it's our truck and we don't want that on there. So
Right.
I'm going to get it through me and my company name, and that way I don't have to worry about, oh, we don't want to put inverters on it. We don't want to put an APU on it or anything like
Mhm.
that because it's not their truck. I can
Right.
get the APU, I can get all that stuff for my drivers. Even if I don't have it on my truck, I want my drivers to have a nice truck so that they want to stay driving for me. They want to keep on going.
Yeah. Now look, let me ask you this. Anthony, from your experience being OTR, what would you recommend a new driver should save per year being OTR? Like, without a doubt, no question asked, uh, you should be saving XYZ. How much? What is that number? New driver should be saving over the road per year.
It really depends on how they run because there's some over the road drivers who still don't run weekends. They'll just park for the weekend and do a 34-hour reset and stuff like that. So it depends on how they run. But if you run like I do and just run off your recaps and just run nonstop, I would save a quarter of your check. Set it to the side. So that way,
All
by the
right,
time you get 2, 3 years in, you got enough to pay for an entire truck for yourself, and then you can go do like me and make even more money because then you won't have the
right.
truck payments you got to worry about or anything like that. So you own that truck and you don't have to stick with any company. You can go do your own thing if you want, or you can go to any company you want.
Yeah. And my thing is, I would say your first year, every new driver should save at least 20 grand your first year.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
You agree with
Def,
me?
yes, definitely,
And
because
did
you
you
never
did
know
you
when you're gonna
save
get
20
that money.
grand your first year?
Yeah, about 20 grand, 25 is what I
Yeah.
said. But
Yeah. Because your first purchase should be getting you a home, getting you a
yes,
home.
yes,
And
definitely get you a home, get you somewhere you can settle down and get in your old age. Then
yeah. Okay. All right. So you saying, so you started your LLC, or that's something
uh,
you're gonna
I,
do? And
I'm not going to do an LLC right now. I'm going to wait until I get my first truck for my company and get my first employee because it's just a lot of setup you got to do, and I'm working on it. That's what I'm working on, but I probably won't have it done until July. But right now, I'm just a sole proprietorship, meaning everything is just me. It goes on everything for the truck. The company goes into my personal taxes and all that.
yeah.
Everything about this company it's just me.
All right. Now, Anthony, look, I want you to speak on being a truck driver and marriage. Speak on that a little bit, because I know you headed down that road, and I'm also
Yeah.
headed down that road. I plan on getting married in 2024. So speak a little bit on that situation, because I know another trucker asked me, was like, man, uh, can you be married and be OTR? Now, before you give your answer, my thing is, I'm already in transition. I'm already trying to find my way out to be home more, and I just feel like, I want to get back to that life and get home every day. Even though I enjoy this, I truly enjoy this, and I just want to say, uh, if you don't love it, you shouldn't. Definitely shouldn't do this, man. But I love trucking with all my heart. I mean, I love this route. You know what I'm saying? You was with me with the Georgia Pacific.
Yeah.
I love it. Like right now, we're about to pick up in Monticello. We're gonna do two birds in one stone. We're gonna drop this loaded trailer, pick up a loaded trailer. We're gonna run to Wisconsin. And then from Wisconsin, we're gonna pick up a load in Illinois, bring that back down to Mississippi, and then we'll do a couple of runs from there. But speak on that situation and how you handle, being a truck driver in marriage and relationship.
So the way that I see it, there's three routes you can go. You can go the route that most truck drivers do: don't get married. That's what I've
Yeah.
heard a lot of people say. Don't get married. I'm not doing that. I love the girl I'm with too much to do that. So you got two other options. You can rough it through because it is going to be rough and hard and it's going to be complicated and all that. I'm not doing that one either. Or you can do like me, bring them on the truck with you. That's what that's what's happening this summer. Me and my girl,
Right.
she's already told her boss that she's stopping and she's coming on the road with me because I make enough to cover for both of us. So she's going to come and ride on the truck with me, and we're going to be just rolling around the country together. And that way we
Dude, I
don't
love
have to
that.
pay for an apartment or anything like that. She can just ride with me, and we can save our money to get our own place wherever we want.
Source of income,
Yep,
another stream of income.
yep. And
You
I'm
know what
going
I'm
to work
saying?
my way to where I don't have to be on the truck no more. So that when me and her
Yeah,
have kids, I don't have to be on the truck. I can be at home with them, and I can just say, "Hey guys, how y'all doing? Where are we at? What we need?" And
yeah,
be done. And
yeah.
I just run my company from home and be able to spend time with my family. That's
Yeah.
the plan.
And see, my man, you 100% doing it right, brother. And I'm so proud of you. And I got to get home because we got kids. Unlike you, I can't just bring my girl on a truck and bring all the kids. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They got to go to school and stuff like that. So I'm making my exit. Like I said, I was dude, my thing is most likely where my heart is leaning to right now. I might just go back into the union and do plumbing. That's where my heart is leaning at. So
Well,
honestly,
you
once I
might be able
finish
to
trucking, I'm
you might be able to find you a local job in trucking, so that way you can stay trucking. And because you said you love it so much, why don't you try looking for something local? That way you
not.
be home every day. And
Dude. You know what I love about trucking? I love being in New Orleans one day, then Mississippi, then being in Panama City, then being in North
yeah,
Carolina, then being in then going from North Carolina to Virginia, then going from Virginia to let's
you
say
love
back
you love
down
to
to
travel.
Georgia.
You love to
I love to
travel.
travel. I love
That's what I love too. I can't say I don't. That's one of the things I love.
and do that, and that, you know is definitely after you drive, go get active. Of course, up since I've been trucking, I think I gained about 30 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So been trying to eat healthy and stuff like that, and but I got a slow metabolism, dude. I'm trying to do everything I can. Like I eat a lot of garlic and stuff like that. You know, for an hour or something after you get off this truck. You know what I'm saying? To just get
Get
active or
that heart
whatnot.
pumping.
So that's why I said that's where my
Yep.
heart. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Basically, so that's where it's already written, man. Put God first, everything written. So, like, honestly, dude, most likely I'm going back to the union doing plumbing and live the family life and live happily ever after. So So for 2024, you got big plans. You're getting married, and you plan on getting a truck in 2024 to Peterbilt,
Yeah,
right?
that's my plan. Hoping that I can get the one that I'm eyeing right now. They're saying the person that's selling it saying he's going to try to hold it for me unless somebody comes up with a better price. That he was going to hold it for
Yeah.
me, but you know them Pete's people would be going for it all the time. They don't care how much they cost.
Yeah.
So got to be real careful on that one. That's going to be in February. Yep.
Okay. In February.
Yeah, by quite a bit. Yeah, she's not going to get on the truck until she's not going to get on the truck until later. She I'm going to train until fall. She's not getting on until August. So towards the end of summer.
Yeah. All right. So talk to us about as far as once you get the truck, uh like how do you are you going to be under Swift, or are you going to be getting the loads for the driver, or how the whole process going to work?
So based off of the conversations I've had, I can just see if one of Swift drivers, any Swift driver that I see that I say, hey, you want to come makes a little bit extra, you get the same stuff that you do the same stuff you're doing now. Just make a little bit extra because they ain't gonna be working for another person for the same amount of money when they got their own stuff. But so
Stuff.
I'm going to increase their pay to almost double what they make. I'm going to give them $1 a mile. Uh, and any Swift driver, I can just say, hey, this Swift driver wants to come work for me. They hop on in my truck, and they get the same information from the driver leaders and planners and all the stuff as I do. All the thing
Okay.
is I'll have to set up a payroll, and all the money comes to me, and I got to give them their money. So it's like they're working for Swift, but I'm paying them. Swift's paying me to pay them.
Are you going to be able to make money if you giving them? I'm just curious. If you're going to be paying them $1 a mile, are you going to be able to make money like that?
Yes, because
All right, explain that to me.
because I won't be making as much. I won't be making like double what I'm making now. I'll be making about 25. I'll be making 25 cents per mile off of them,
Okay.
which doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up real fast when you got me driving and them driving.
Yeah.
And they'll only thing they'll have is I'll tell them they can have the truck if they pay for the fuel, and I'll give
Okay.
them. I'll if they pay for the fuel, I'll give them $1.15 a mile. That way, I'm making 15 cents per mile just from them driving.
Hmm. Hmm.
And if that happens, I don't have to worry about nothing. It's just me
Yeah.
getting an extra 15 cents per mile for whatever they drive.
Yeah.
With that,
Yeah.
I'll be able to save up even more and get me another truck and have another person doing the same thing. And by the time uh, my plan is by the time of 2027, me not even need to be in a truck because I got so many drivers out there that I'm not even having to drive. I'm planning on
Okay.
having at
So
least
you
7 drivers by the time of
seven
2027.
drivers.
Adding
It
a driver every 6 months by the end of 2025.
2025. All right. Hey man, I want to salute you, Anthony. Like I said, man, I'm proud of you. You making more money than me, and I train you, but now you about to jump in them shoes. Now you about to be the official trainer. And one thing I just want to say is be patient with them. You know what I'm
Oh yeah.
saying?
Oh yeah.
And
I,
and
I've
and a lot of times, you know how it is with backing. I let y'all do your own thing because the more you say when someone's backing, it really just throw them off for a loop and kind of confuse them. So I just let them give a feel for itself, right?
yeah.
I wasn't a bad trainer. Huh?
No, you were really good. You was a good
Huh?
you was a good trainer. You were better than some of the other ones I've seen out here. Let me tell you.
Yeah, dude, look. And like I said, bro, and it's like what my last student that quit on me, man. When we was in Houston and he had made that turn, dude, and he almost hit that pole, that kind of like he never got his soul back, man. He kind of like left his soul, like his confidence, everything killed him, man. You know, and I always say, man, make a wide turn because it be little incidents like that when you first start out that just spook the student out
You,
and
you can
they
you can
never can
always
recover.
tighten your turn. You can't always widen it.
Widen it. Roger. Roger, man. So look, man, I wish you the best, man. Happy 2024. Sound like, man, you on track, you know,
A lot
to
of
be the
work to do.
man with the plan, bro. Yeah, yeah. You know, so like I said, you end up uh, you want 7 trucks, so God bless you, brother. I appreciate it, man. And you have where you headed to right now?
I'm headed to right outside of Miami.
Miami?
Gonna spend 2 days there. They said that I can't pick up my next load until the 4th.
Yeah.
So I'll be there tomorrow. So I'm gonna be spending me 2 days down in Miami. So I'm gonna be having me some fun over in Miami.
Oh, man, go get you a pina colada, bro. All right, happy New
Go
Year's to
sit
your
me.
brother, and I'll holler at you.
Gonna go sit on the beach with a pina colada and have me a good time.
I know that's right. Keep on trucking, brother. All right, man. You take care, bro, and I'll holler at you later.
All right, keep the shiny side up.
All right, brother. All right, later. One.